Okay, horse. Right, so the first question I have is, how do you think e-learning has enhanced your child's learning?
Enhanced? Well, not enhanced, but I know that the kids are always on the computer and they always want to go onto blogs and go onto blogs and do this and wiki spaces and all sorts of things like that. So I don't know, I mean, so I suppose that's enhancing it, that's enlarging it. It's, I don't know.
Well, how it's enhanced it for my child is that she comes back with bits and pieces that she says, can I go on the computer and just have a look at, we did some blogs today and I hear that the other children in the classes had done. Now, this was yesterday, she came back, just an example was that they've been doing these Mother's Day poems, and she wanted to show me one of the girls from another class, her awesome poem that she did on her, but she said it's on her blog, Mum, and so she got into her wiki space and that. But yeah, enhancing my child's learning and what I've seen of the other kids is that they get a chance to go on the computer, but also to share some of the learning that they're doing, and also to read the other children's learning as well when they have a look at their blogs or blogs on the wiki space.
And I think it's not kind of like, it's not learning as in sitting in a classroom learning, it's exciting kind of learning for them. It's, I don't think they'd probably see it as schoolwork. I'd see it as fun.
It's one of our little plans. Yeah. The next thing, one of our aims has been to share children's learning. We saw this as a tool to share children's learning with parents. I was wondering if you could talk a little bit about if that's what's happening at home, and I suppose Sweetie just came up with a bit of an example.
Yeah, well, I mean, our boys are, they're always they're always telling me what they've done in IT, and they get very excited when Caucus Sam's taking them for the day because they know they're going to go on the computer. And no, they're always wanting to go onto their blog or go onto their wiki space or go and show me what they've done, or, I put music on this, Mum, or even on the weekend they'll just create another wiki space. And I mean, I have no idea what they're doing, but
And you went to Australia last year.
Yes, we did go to Australia last year, and the boys, they would log on to their wiki space and they would write a message to the class, and then they'd get a message back, and so they were kind of kept updated with the 2 weeks that they're away from school.
It's a great example. What about your cooks?
Probably, if I don't get a chance to go to the assemblies and that, it gives me a chance to have a look on there, because it's, the kids on the time when they have been to the assemblies, they've taken pictures of what's going on and taking pictures of the kids with their certificates and what they got them for. The other thing is that I've seen ones where they've done about Marakai, and the pictures that they've got on there and their learning and all those sorts of things on it. And also I'm a board member, and it's just to see, the ICT, we see the reports and see the professional development that teachers have gone on. It's now that you see it happening, that it's being used, and I suppose it's a way of checking up. I know it's, but it's to say, hey, cool, that they are using them. And that's so using the time that they're given, the equipment that's been, I suppose, given as well, and it's also neat to see the kids using it, and that. So I suppose from all aspects in that, we're getting to see it being used. And
I just think it's great for such a small remote school that they're so into something like this. I mean, I know the boys at their last school, they would have maybe a couple of hours a week on a computer, and I don't think any of their friends are doing anything like this. So I think they're way ahead of where they would have been if they were still back in Rotorua.